Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel today. And in today's video, we are going to be uh, talking about how you can download MT5 on your laptop and how you can set up the MT5. Also, how you can use the tools on MT5. So those are the things we are going to be discussing in today's video. So I don't want you to miss any part of this video. Just be calm, and I'll try as much as possible to make it to make it fast, so that the video will not be too long for you to watch. Okay, so I'll make it very fast. All right, so you will start by downloading the MT5 on your laptop. For those of you that don't have it yet, so I'm going to base everything on synthetic index trader. All right, because most cases when you download MT5 from the Chrome, okay, or from the Play Store on your laptop, some people find it very difficult to locate their broker. All right, especially those that are on synthetic index, they find it very difficult to locate their broker. So that's why I'm going to be downloading my MT5 from the Deriv website. Okay, so when you download the MT5 from Deriv website, you don't need to search in Deriv broker. What you just need to do is for you to enter your password and your login ID, and they will log you into your demo account or your real account directly. And that is why I'm going to be doing the downloading from the Deriv broker. So once you log in into the website using your details, your email and your password. So just go to www.deriv.com, and you're going to log in your email and your password. So the next thing you're going to do is to go to this area here where we have day trader. All right, so just click on that. And when you click on that, you are going to find the Rev MT5 here. All right, so you click on that also. It's still loading. Okay, so after you click on that, you are going to see here we have the real account, and here we have what? We have the demo account, right? So what the next thing you're going to do is to scroll down like this. Okay, so when you scroll down like this, you get to this particular area here, and the next thing you are going to do is to click on the download for the window here. All right, that's what you're going to click on. So if you are using a what is it called? All these other options here. So you're going to select that for your own type of laptop you are using. All right. But for mine, I'm going to be dealing with this window here. So you just click on that to download it. Okay, so here you can see that what the MT5 is what is currently downloading. So after downloading the MT5 like this, all you need to do is for you to set it up. Normal installation, now how you do install your apps. That is what you are going to do next. Okay. After that, you are going to have this something like this on your something like this app here. That is the next thing you are going to have. So if you after downloading and you have this type of app, this app on your desktop, that means you have successfully downloaded the MT5, okay, through the Rev website. This logo, you look at the icon of the app here, you can see that. So once you have that, it shows that what you have successfully downloaded the MT5 through the Rev website. All right, I've downloaded it already, so I don't want to waste time to start taking it, waiting for the download and all that. All right. So once you have this, you know that you have the right app on on your laptop. So the next thing is to open it. And once you open it, this is the kind of interface you are going to see immediately. On this area here, on this market watch here, you are also going to find boom and crash and all that has been installed. Now, let's assume that you downloaded the MT5 from your browser, maybe your Chrome or whatsoever browser you're using, download the MT5 from there. You are not going to have this synthetic index asset immediately. All you are going to have is a currency pair. Okay, so it is not left for you to go and start looking for your broker and log in your account and all that, which is a lot of stress for you. So Since we are dealing with a derivative here, so that's why we are going into what into derivative straight for us not to pass through what a lot of stress. So after that, I have logged in my account already in this. But if you have not logged in your account, all you need to do is to click on the file. Okay, look at it here, this area here. Okay, so just click on the file. Once you click on the file, you can go to what open an account. So once you click on open an account, normally if it is the order MT5, you need to search for your broker through this place. Let's say FM, what is that one? SFBS. That's the name of the broker. Click on. Now you can see that you'll be unable to search for what for other broker when you download MT5 from Deriv. So the only broker that will be on this MT5 is going to what? Is going to be the Deriv Limited. And that is what makes it easy for those that trade synthetic index. That is what makes it easy for them. So the next thing you're going to do is to just click on the Deriv Limited, which is Azure, which we have in the history already. So just click on it. And the next you're going to click is what is next. Now, once you click on next, you're going to have this interface that says what? Open an account. Now, this first what we have here, this first paragraph here, it says what? It says open a demo account to trade virtual money without risk. So if you have not gotten your demo account, you have to check this first one here. And after that, you click on next. When you click on this, they're going to direct you to what is it called, to the Deriv website for you to create a new account or for you to log in your account, then get your demo details and come and log in here. Okay, so if you click on it, they'll direct you to create a new account, all right, or log into your account to get your demo details. So if you already have existing accounts, either demo or live account, you can use this third option here to do the login. So if it is demo account, after you input your ID and your password, just come to this place, select what demo, Deriv demo, all right, and that will log you to your demo account. And if it is live account, after you log in your ID and your password, just click on what on Deriv server, whichever server that Deriv is going to provide for you on your after you registered your account. Okay, that is what you are going to choose here. And after that, you click on what finish. So I've already opened my account, I've already logged in my account, so I don't need all this. I'm just showing you this if you have not done that. All right, and after that you are going to have this type of interface. All right, this type of interface that is what you're going to have next after you log in successfully into your account. Okay, so look at down here. You can see we have two bars here. We have the trade, explosion, history, news, mail, and so on and so forth. Now, the one you are going to turn into, because the one that will come directly after you log in your account is going to be this mail option that is open currently now. That is the one you are going to find immediately. Now, the next thing you're going to do is to go to trade. All right, click on this and go to trade. And here you will be able to see your running trades. If you open any position, just like on your phone, okay, it is this area that is going to be showing you how many trades you have entered. Either they're running in profit or they're running in loss. As you can see that I've opened trade on volatility 10 index. I've opened trade on volatility 75 and volatility 75. And down here, you can see the balance in my account. Though this is a demo account, all right. So you can see the balance in the demo account, and here you can see the positions that I opened down here. All right. So that is where you get your trade. So in case you open any position and you're unable to find it, all you need to do is to come down here and click on trade. And once you click on trade, these symbols, the position, the TP, everything is going to open. The type of trade, which is what, which is the buy, the volume, which is the lot size, the price which you enter the market, your SL and your TP, and also what, and also the price here also. All right. So everything will be displayed here, and this one is going to show your profit and what and your loss. All right. That is what you get here. Now let's now go how you can activate your chart. Here currently you can see that there is no chart here, so there's no way you can analyze here. All right. So what you need to do is you are going to left click on this index here. All right. So once you click on it, just like the way I click on the boom right now, you can see the boom. As I click on it, all you need to do is for you to drag it. After you click on it, you drag it. Okay, after dragging it inside this blank area, the next thing you're going to do is to leave it. All right, so clearly you can see that what I have dropped that chart here. All right, so on this interface, you can have as many as you want, as many of index you want. Let's assume that I want to have boom 1000 crash 1000, from 500 crash 500, volatility 1, volatility 10, volatility whatsoever you want to have them on this interface, you can have it. All right, all you need to do is to keep dragging them here. All right, let me do that for you. You keep dragging them here. You keep dragging them. Just keep dragging them inside this post. As you drag them in here, you can see that it's very rough. You don't have to be worried about that. All you need to do is to click on this icon. Look at this icon here. You can see arrange windows as non-overlapping ties. That is what you're going to click on. All right. So once you click on that, the system is going to arrange everything that you have opened like this. It's going to arrange it for you automatically. Now, let me click on that. So that's very good. Now you can see that I've clicked on that, and you can see that I have it split into 4 places for me, and it's because I've input 4 index on the blank space, and that is why you say arrange it as 4 in 4 places for me. Now let's assume that I still have interest in adding more index. All I need to do is this first index here. All I need to do is for me to shift it. All right, I'll just shift it like this. Then I'll keep dragging the rest into the blank space. I'll shift this one again. Okay, once I shift this one, I can still carry another index into the blank area, carry another index into the blank area. And after that, I can just click on that same arranging icon. And you can see that the market is going to, the system is going to arrange the index the way they should be. And you can have easy access to them one after the other. All right, so this is just too much for me. I normally add 6 or 4. So you can see that this is kind of rough. I have a lot of grid. I have the color are not in order and all that. So you will need to set the color. All right. Now, for you to set the color down, you are going to right click on it. Once you right click on it, you are going to find all these tools here. And the next place to go is what? Is go to the properties. Okay. So once you get to the properties, under this place, the only setup you are going to do here is to uncheck the grid, and everything all the setting you are going to be doing here. This is here. This area is where you are going to be seeing all the setting. As you are applying anything, be checking this black area here. You're going to be seeing the setting. Then the next thing is for you to go to color. Under this color space here, you are going to be dealing with the background, the foreground, the gray. No, don't deal with the gray because you've already unchecked that. You're going to be dealing with the bar up, the bar down, the bull candle, and the bear candle. So those are the main things that you're going to be dealing with. So you're going to set this depending on the color that you like. Okay, depending on the color that you like. As for me, I love using a red blue, all right, or red green, all right, or red black. Those are the colors that I love using most of the time. Then my background, I always want my background to be white. So right now I'm going to check my background to be white. You can use any background that you want, any background that you want, you can use that. Okay, so these are foreground here is what is the what is it called? The price in the market that is always beside those price movement or price number always on your charts. This is the foreground. So here you are going to make it black, because if you make it white, you are not going to see those price moving. All right. So here you can just change it to black. Okay, you can see that here. You can see that here right now. You can see everything we have here is already black. If you put it white, it's going to be the same with the background, and this is not going to allow you to see those numbers. All right. So the next place is to go to this bar up. This bar up is always used for the buyers. So for the buyers, I love setting them as green or as blue. All right. So in this case, let me make use of something green. Let me find green here. Okay, so that is my green. I'm going to use that as a green. Then this bar down here is always used for the sellers, which is always red. Then this bull candlestick here is just like the feeling of this inside of this shape of this candle, the color that will be inside. Just like this bar up is just like the line out of the candlestick. But this bull candlestick now is going to be for the inside. All right. So I'm going to be using what is it called? No, that's not the color. I'm going to be using the green color again to represent that. You can see that right now. Then this bar candle here is going to what? It's going to deal with the inside of this what is it called? Bearish candle, which is this red here. So the inside. So I'm also going to make it red so that everything will be red. So you can see that right now that what I have it set up like that. And the next thing I'm going to click here is what is on OK. Okay, so right now you can see that this color here is different from all this color. All right, now the next thing you're going to do is to enlarge this particular index so that you can see it clearly and you can know what you are doing. All right, so to do this, all you need to do is to right click on it again, then come to this place and click on what on dot. Now, when you click on dot, they are going to pop out that particular index alone. You can see that this index now is like pop out from all these ones here. And the next thing you're going to do is to click on this maximize icon here. So once you click on that, you are going to have your index as full like this. So you can see that it's very beautiful. Now, the next thing you're going to do is to remove this indicator here because I don't like using indicator. So just the next thing you're going to do is to remove this indicator. And to remove this indicator, just right click. And once you right click on what? On tick volume. Once you click on tick volume, all that indicator down there, what will be disappeared. Now you have what? A plain chart. Okay. Now you have a plain chart. Now there's another thing I want to deal with before I proceed to the next one. Now you see that if I try to move my chart to the front, the market always push it back for me. You can see if I try to move it to the front, the market will push it back. Try to move it to the front. Now, when I started using MT5, it's a big problem for me in the market because I would like, let me try to move this back so that I can see what the market has done in the past. And I find it very contributor until I found a way to solve it one day. And I don't even know the way is very, very close to me. All right. So what you need to do is just click on this icon here, stroll the chart to the end of it. So just click on it, come to this one, click on it also. Now, once you click on that too, first click on this one or click on this, or you can come click on this first one here. Once you click on that, you can see that what you are free to move your chart from what to anywhere you want to move it to. You can say that I can move my chart and the market is not what returning me back. The app is not returning me back to the beginning. So I can do that, I can do that, I can do that. Let's assume that I want to move this chart from this particular area. I want it to come back small, to stand there. You know, if I'm shifting like this, the market is going there. Now let's assume that I want this current area to be at this level here. All I need to do is to look at this icon here. Look at this shift icon that we have here, chart shift that we have over there. Just double tap on it and drag to the backside, just like the way you do on your phone. Double tap on it and drag to the backside, and you can see that what you can easily move your chart to whatever level you want to move it to. All right. So let's talk about this icon first before we talk about how you can save your chart. All right. Okay. Then let's talk about saving chart. All right. Before we can come back to talk about all the tools thing. So to make things easy for us. Now you need to save this chart because you will notice that at this level here, you still have like 3 more charts to set up. And it's a very, very difficult job for you to start going one by one to start clicking on this index and be going to the properties and be saving it one by one. Now, to reduce the stress, okay, all you need to do is to come back to this particular index, click on dock. All right. There's another thing I want to brush into before going into that. Another thing is that if you want to minimize from this area, you don't have to use this icon here. Don't use this minimize icon here because if you use it, it's going to scatter your chart for you. All right. If you use it, it's going to make your chart look blank when you get to the other interface. All you need to do is when you dock in, you have to dock out also. So I click on dock to come back to this area. And if I want to go back to that full screen, I need to click on what? On dock again. So it means that if you are coming to this place, you dock in. And if you are leaving this place, you have to dock out also. All right. So what I want to talk about is saving the chart, right? Now let's move into saving the chart. Okay. So for you to save your chart, all you need to do is to go right click again, then go to what? You go to the template. When you get to template, you click on what? On save template. Okay. Now you click on save template, you can save your template with any name. Let me use XAMPLE, right? Example. Okay, let me say example 1. Now I want to save with that save. Now that I've saved this chart, it means that I can go to other index and do what? and input that template on other index, then the setup I have on this index will automatically fix into that index. Let's go and practice that. So now I want to deal with Crash 500. I want this Crash 500 interface to look exactly like Boom 1000 interface. All I need to do is to click or right click on it again. Then I'll go to template. Then under this template, I'm going to look for the name which I've used in saving the Boom 1000 template, which is what? Which is example one. And I click on it. You can see that automatically I have that. I go to this one again. I go to my template, I go to example one, I have it also displayed. I go to this guy again. I go to what? I go to example one and I have it what? Display again. So right now you can see that all my charts are what? Are having the same setup. But if you have not reviewed any setup before, it means that if you have not used any doc in to open, to preview any index before, the first time you're going to do it, you're also going to have a pop out like this. And all you need to do is to use what? The full screen icon there, and you're what? And you're going to have this on your what? On your full screen. You can say that. You can say that. So that is how to go about that. That is how to go about. Now let's go and talk about the tools. All right. Now you can find the tools automatically here. All right. You can see all the tools automatically here. But if I want to analyze, I always like to preview it in a very full way so that I can see everything. All right. So all I need to do is to click on dock in. I've clicked on dock in now, and you can see I have what? My full screen. Now let's talk about how to add your what? How to add your tools here and how to remove your tools. Before we talk about the tools itself, all you need to do is to go to any tools and what? And right click on that tool. And once you right click on that tools, you have two options. This toolbar here is for what? Once I click on this toolbar, all this toolbar here will disappear. Example, I click on it. You can see that those tools there are what are no longer there. Now, these are one of my challenges also when I was learning how to use MT5, because nobody is there to teach me how to use the MT5 on laptop. All right. So I try to get all this on my own. So I find it very, very difficult to do that. So there are some times that I'll mistakenly click that and it will disappear. I don't even know where to bring it back. Okay. I don't know where to bring it back. But one day I find it out. So all I need to do is for me to right click on it. Once that disappears, I need to right click on it. Then I'll locate that same toolbar. All right. On that. Once I locate that, I click on it. The toolbars are what? Are back for you. And that is how to do that. Let's assume you mistakenly remove them. That is how to bring them back. All right. So right now, the next thing you're going to do here is to click on it and go to the word customize. That is to bring in tools and to remove tools. So once you click on that, you can see we have two interface on that. We have this one available buttons, and here we have a selected buttons. So these ones are the buttons you have not added to the tool area here. All right. So to do that, if you need to bring anyone, they just tap on it. Once you tap on it, you come to this space and click on what? On insert. So once you insert that, that is going to be appearing on this top here. Now let's assume that I want to remove it. All I need to do is to come to the selected buttons, click on it, and click on remove. And once I have done that, that particular tool is going to move back to this available tools. And after the whole thing, I need to click on what? I need to click on close, and it will be added there. So that is the simple way you can add your tools, and the simple way you can remove your tools. Now we must be some of us that are very good in the phone MT5, we should be familiar with all this. But if you are not, here you can see the charts. We have two types of chart that are very popular, which is the line chart, the candlestick chart, and the bar chart. So the first one is a bar chart. Let's assume I want to change my chart. I'll just click on that. I'll be on bar chart immediately. I want to go back to candlestick. I click on that. I'll be on candlestick. I want to go back to line chart. I'll click on that, and I'll be on line chart. So these here are the zoom icon. So zoom in. I want it to be very big. I keep clicking on that until I get to the last zoom number, or minimizing, like reducing the size. I click on that until I have the last zoom. Okay. So in terms of this, you can use any zoom level, not like the indicator where they try to use them zoom level 5, zoom level 1, or whatsoever. If you are using price action, okay, you can use any zoom level to do your analysis. All right. So here is what is the row the chart to the end of the tick income. So once you click on that, sometimes you bring the chart to this first area for you, and that is where you start having the problem of you not be able to shift the chart back. All right. So once you make a setup and it is moving like this, it is moving fine like this, you have no business with this guy here. All right. So which one is this one? This one is indicators. You want to add in your indicators. I don't make sure of indicators. So if you want to add in your indicators, this is where you get those indicators and you can add them to your chart. Here is a time frame. Okay. A time frame, the 1 minute time frame, 5 minutes time frame, whatever time frame you want to add. This is the icon to click on. Once you click on that, they're going to bring it up for you. And you can select them by clicking on the type of time frame you want. Let's assume I want to go to 30 minutes time frame. I'll just click on it and come to 30 minutes time frame. And you can see clearly that what I have my 30 minutes time frame chart here. So this one is a what? Is a saving the active chart. Okay, let's assume that I want to save my setup. Let's assume I have a setup here like this and I want to save it. Okay, I want to save the setup. Let's assume I have a example. I have this trend line and I see that, oh, it's very beautiful. I want to share with my friends. I want to share in my group. What I need to do is to come to this place. Click on that. And once you click on that, make sure you uncheck this post image online in a MQL5 chart service and so on. So make sure you uncheck it, because if you check it like this, if you try to do it, they will direct you to file before you uncheck it on OK. Once you click on OK, they are going to bring option for you to save it on your desktop, on your document, or whatever area you want to save it. And once you've done that, your chart is already saved. You understand? So that is how to go about that. What other things we have there? We have this. Let's assume I click on this icon now and I want to go back. All right. Either I click, after clicking on it, either I double click again to take that off, or once I click on it, I can come back to this cursor here, click on it, and that will disappear. That is the work of that one. And this one sometimes is being used for, this is cross-check, okay? It's cross-check. Sometimes it's being used to identify the price level. Let's assume I want to know the price level of this. I can easily bring it there to say, okay, this price level is 11286, or I can bring it to this place to know. That is what I use it to do. There's nothing else I used to do. All right. So here is what? Here is the draw vertical line. So once you click on that, once you click on this, come to the place you want to paste it, drop it there, and you can have it drop. I don't normally make use of that. All right. So here is what? Here is the horizontal line, which I normally use very well to locate my support and resistance level. So once you click on it, for you to know that it's ready to move, you must be able to see this point here at the end and point here at the end. If that is not showing, you will not be able to move it. Just like this, if I want to move it now, I won't be able to move it until what? Until I have it, I have that point out. And for me to have that point out, I need to click on it twice. Bah, bah. Once I do that double tap, I'm going to have it back, and I can carry it. And before I can carry it, I also need to double click on it. Once I double click on it before I can carry it. If I did not double click on it, I won't be able to carry it. Just like this one, I double click on it to carry. If I click once, I won't be able to carry. But if I double click, I'll be able to carry. You understand that now? I click once, I won't be able to carry. If I double click, I'll be able to carry. And that is how to do that. Then what other one we have here? This is a drawing line. I make sure of it very, very well, because I use that to draw my trend line. I use it to draw on the highs and the lows of the market. You understand? I make sure of that very well. So that is the draw line. This one is not useful to me. This one is FBI retracement. Okay, you can use to draw that. I don't normally use it, but that is where to get it. If it is not here, you can add it. Then this one is label. You can use it to label whatever you are doing. Okay, after that, you click on OK, and that is going to appear here. It's not appearing. What happened to you? Okay, so it's not appearing. I don't know why it's not appearing, but that is how to do what properties. Yes, text name. Okay. That is the test name. Test name. Let's test name. If you want the text to change itself, I think you're going to use the description. Description. Let's say error. Let's say error. Okay. Name is empty. Properties again. I don't know why that is not showing. Let's use EE. This is going to be EER. Okay. Okay. So what they are trying to tell you is you need to fill the two, but the one you want to see outside. The one you want to see outside is what is the description line. So under the description line, you are going to tap the name you want to see outside. Sometimes I make use of it to indicate where to buy. I can say buy. I can use the word buy, and once I click on OK, the buy is going to appear there, and I can drag it to this point to hold it, to label where I'll be expecting buy to happen in the market. You understand? So that is what I use that to do. Then this one is my arrow. Let's assume the way I'm making videos now, I want to use this arrow to demo to show you any area. I can make use of this arrow to show you what any area in the market. All right. Then this one is the draw rectangle. I also make use of this very well to note the area of my of my resistance level and the area of of my support level. Now these two have a setup. This a rectangle. Yeah, is a rectangle. What do you call it? Yeah. So this rectangle has a setup. Sometimes it will come without being filled. You're going to just have normal play line. Okay, normal rectangle without being filled. Okay. So now for you to fill that, all you need to do is to click on it and go to the properties. Now, when you get to the properties, go to the parameters. When you get to the parameters, just click on this check here. All right. You need to check it. Once you check it, that means you want the inside to be filled. After checking that, come back to the visualization. No. Come back to this place. Yeah, the common. You come back to common and you come back to style. Under this style, that is where you can choose what you can choose your color, whichever color you want to put it. I love using this light gray because it's when I use it, it allows me to see the background of my chart. For example, let's assume I use kind of this green here. I click on OK. Now, if I should place it on this area, I won't be able to see the color. You understand? But when I use that other color, it will show me if the color of that candle is red or whatsoever. Let's try that. What is it? Oh, can't find that. Let me try to use this and let's see how it will be like. Okay, so this one is also working like that one, but that is not the one. I don't want to waste time with that. Okay, but the usefulness of me using something like that is for me to be able to see the background of my charts of the candlestick when I place on them. You understand? You can see that now that I place on this one and what I'm seeing the background, I'm seeing the candlestick either is red or, but the other one will just be white on it, which is not good for me. You understand that now? All right, so those are the two. This one here is not too useful to me. That is where we have the tops up, tops down, and all of that. So it's not useful to me. Now, the next thing we want to discuss now is how you can get rid of all your drawings and all of that. It's very, I know, look at it on the screen. Let's assume you analyze your trade and then you have something like this. You can see it is very, very rough. I don't know how to do that. Now, there is one mistake I don't want you to make in deleting that because there's a way you can delete all these things once, and there's the way you can delete it one after the other. Now, the mistake is you deleting your setup. Maybe you have, after analyzing your trade, your lines are already on the chart, and maybe you have something like this outside, and you just want to delete only something like this, and you mistakenly click on the wrong deleting button that will delete all the whole setup. It is very, very annoying. Okay, I don't want you to do that. So what you need to do is you need to take note of highlighted tools. Okay, like all these tools here now, they are all highlighted together. So I can delete all of them together because what? Because they are all highlighted together. For you to know that this tool is highlighted, is this the same button that you are seeing? Look at this one, is having three buttons, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it shows that this button is highlighted. It shows that this one also is highlighted because it's having what this little buttons on them. So all these tools that are having these little buttons on them, it shows that what they are all highlighted together. For me to separate them, I need to double tap. Now this one is what is no longer highlighted with them. So if I want to delete everything now, I'll delete everything except this one. Okay, so we can delete them in two ways. Either we delete them one by one, or we delete everything at once. If you want to delete everything at once, that means you have to select all of them together and then right click on any of them. Okay, for example, I will right click on this one, and you can see here we have the properties, we have the option, the object list, we have the delete all arrows, we have the delete all selected. Now The delete all selected is the one that will help you and delete every of the tools that you have selected. Okay, and it is the same thing as saying that you have highlighted all of them. So if I double click on this one now, you can see that the three buttons is no longer appeared. It means that I have unselected that particular one. So it means that those ones that are selected together is those ones that are having the buttons together. And if I click on delete all selected, it means that all these word will be deleted at once. Okay. So anytime you want to delete, let's assume that after analyze, you still have some other tools around and you want to delete them once. Make sure you unselect the one that you don't want to delete. So this one is my trend line. For example, is my trend line. I don't want to delete that. All I need to do is to double tap on it and unselect it. Now, after I've unselect that one, I can now go back to the place and click delete all selected. If not, I can delete it one by one. But this time around, if I want to delete it one by one, any tools that I've clicked on is the delete tool that's going to be. So I've clicked on this one and I'll right click on that one. Then I click on what delete. That is the single one that's going to leave the space for me. You understand that now? Now, before I delete all these tools, if you place a trade here, okay, if you place a trade there and you close the trade, there is always arrow that point out where you buy and point out where you close. So it points out your opening price. It also point out your closing price. Let's go practice that and see if it's going to happen. So I've not analyzed this, but let's believe that this market is going to be selling. So I click on sell. Okay, this is where I click on sell. Now you can see this arrow here. Now this arrow here, you can find that arrow. That arrow shows that is where I have entered the trade. Now I'm going to close this trade. I'm going to do the dark out. Okay, right. So what is the trade? The trade is the boom 1000. So it's the first trade I'm having here running at 0.04 profit. So I'll close it. Now that I've closed it, let me now go back to my chart again. So I'm going to that again. And you can see that I have two arrows here, these two small arrows here. Now, it is annoying at times because most of the time, for those of you that love scalping, the way you are opening and closing, this arrow will keep on following you. You open and close, the arrow will follow you. Open and close, the arrow will follow you. And it's very, very annoying, okay? Because it's going to make your chart look rough. And I hate my chart to look very rough, all right? I love keeping it neat. So for you to do that, for you to delete that arrow, all you need to do is to either you bring out a tool or one of your tools that you're using to analyze it. Then right click on that tool. Then you can see delete all arrows. If you click delete all arrows, the selected tools are not going to be deleted. It is only that arrow that is going to be deleted. So I click on that and you can see that those arrows are no longer there on my chart again. So that is how to get rid of the arrows. Now let me now delete all the chart except that is my trend line. So for me not to delete my trend line and I want to delete the rest of the chart or of the tools rather, all I need to do is to unselect that particular line. I don't want to delete it. So I double tap on it. I then selected it. Now I need to go back to that right click again and I click on delete all selected. So once I click on delete all selected, my chart is as clean as this. So all the tools that I've used to analyze the trade they are all gone because I've deleted everything. And I'm able to delete everything at once because I selected everything at once. And that's why so if I want to delete one by one now, all I need to do is to double tap on it, then right click, and I can delete it one. Okay. So that is how to do that. What other things what other things you can do on this derivative is that this MT5 is that you can buy on it. So you can log in your live account just like the way I've seen that. But I don't like using my live account on the app on this laptop space. All I need to do is to log in my live account on my phone, log in my demo on my laptop. After I analyze the whole thing on my laptop, I can click the buy button or the sell button depending on my analysis on my on my phone. And I can do the trading from there. All right, guys, I think that will be all. And that is the most important area. Okay, that is the most important area I think you need to take note when using this MT5. The rest are not too important to me. This one is your tools. I don't need it. This one is your chart. Just like the right clicking of the chart, you also have the same thing here. You understand? This one is inserts, indicators, and all that. This one is your view, to bring in what the tools, the market watch. The market watch is this one when you are looking at here. That's the market watch. So these ones are not too useful. Then under the file here, you can open a new chart. You can delete or open what is it called? Open index. When you have opened already, you can delete them from that place. The profile, the close, your save, and so on like that. So it's almost the same thing that I've explained over there. All right. So here is another place you can do your chart again. So all the index you have opened here, you can also have them here, just like what you are saying here. Okay, so if you find it very difficult to know the index you have opened, just look down here. All the index you have opened are going to appear at this level. All right, so that is a simple way you can make use of MT5. All right, when you download it from Debrief. All right, so I hope with this video you can now make use of your MT5 properly. And don't be surprised that you can try it once and you will not get it. It is very true. Okay, it is not magic. There's no way you can get it once. All right, so because this brain is not the same thing. So sometimes people will get it once and some people will not get it. So if you're not getting it once, make sure you go over it again and again. All right. So before I close this video, I want to say this again. I always say it in my videos. I want to say it again. Please and please subscribe my YouTube channel. Please subscribe my YouTube because it helps me a lot. When I see people subscribe my channel, it gives me more courage to make more videos that can help us to create that synthetic market successful. So subscribe. If you like my video, please click on the like button and like my video. All right. So and share the video also with your friends. Please share the video with your friends and see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching to this point.